love to study.
All right, so continuing on with the dig, hard difficulty, all the achievements. I'm going with my warped-in Super Vikings, and I'm going to start working on getting those bonus objectives done, which is collect the relics after you destroy them with the laser. So this one to the left of your base, you can sneak in behind the photon cannons, yeah. Take out the pylon, and then that's...
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's where that extra range that you bought for your Vikings comes in handy. Mm-hmm. I didn't think I would be able to hit that cannon, or hit the pylon out of the range of the cannon.
Yeah, I didn't think of it for that purpose, but I think additional range almost always helps.
Mm-hmm. So, you're not fighting, well, it helped in that one situation. If the pylon had been on the other side of the cannons, you would have been boned.
Oh, yeah.
Or better placed, I guess. What was I going to say? So, you're not going to fight any Colossi for a bit.
No.
But absolutely hit those guys first before anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is the Colossi, they're almost the equivalent of a flying unit.
They can see over the cliff.
They can see over the cliff, so that your tanks are going to start getting hit before your dudes, or before the Immortals or Stalkers get closer.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a much better chance of taking you out.
Yeah.
But
the mini-map's super helpful on this level, because it gives you a notification every time badass Protoss units are coming out of the bases.
the only problem with that is that sometimes there's so many little notifications popping up, I just start to tune them out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Same thing in multiplayer. There'll be too many of them, and I just won't. I just won't be able to focus. I'll miss something important.
Yeah.
Oh god, the other day I was playing a 2-on-2 match. The guy I was playing with, Reaper rushed their base,
Made for battle.
and I was playing defense for him, and I thought I killed all the units that had rushed him, but there were still 5 dudes in his base, just tearing things apart when I could have easily took them out.
Yeah.
And it basically totally eliminated him because I didn't realize that there was still a couple units left.
Well, he should have been bothering you.
Well, he didn't realize either. He was focusing on destroying their base with the 4 Reapers that were running through, destroying comm centers unabated,
Yeah. So, when you're destroying these relic things, before you focus your laser on it, make sure there's no Protoss waiting to come in your base.
Yeah, they die pretty quick, but even so, if there is a bunch of Immortals coming to get you, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Jeez, those guys have huge range with that upgrade.
So, I think I lose this base. I wasn't ready to protect it, but I am going to rebuild it just because, I don't know, additional minerals are worth it. So I got one more of those Protoss relic dealios.
I think that's the third one.
That I just got.
Oh, you did them in the weird order, because
Yeah.
you came from behind.
Yeah.
So, you're right. That is not the third one.
So,
Third one if you do it the right way.
right. You mean the crappy way. Yeah.
The difficult way.
The difficult way.
I still don't understand why you got Vikings before I did, because that's definitely the smart way to do it.
I can only imagine that it had something to do with you picking that.
The Reaper mission?
Yeah,
first?
the Reaper mission first.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Sir, more air units
Very
inbound.
strange.
We gotta take them out, or they'll keep dropping
Well,
troops right
like
on
I
top
said
of us.
before, if you're doing this mission and you don't have a barracks, or you don't have Vikings or any sort of flying unit, you can
Fly barracks.
lift the barracks and float
So
it over.
you always have a flying unit. It's called a barracks. It's called a barracks.
It just doesn't attack, and it's
Yeah.
very susceptible to damage. And unlike in multiplayer, you can't upgrade the armor of your barracks. So
Right.
Nuts to that. Oh, look at that Void Ray.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Void Rays
Dunzo.
are Oh. They're powerful units for beginners in multiplayer because they
Just get a lot of them going.
just get a lot of them going, and most people don't know how to counter mass void rays. So
Made for battle.
Okay, so once you have gotten all the relics, I'm gonna work on getting a few more siege tanks to protect that second base. Have my Vikings just hang out over there so I don't get void raid again, and then.
which base do you take out with the laser drill? The one on the right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the one on the right first. I'm gonna wait till I have a comfortable army, and just like I've only done half the time, so I've got plenty of time.
It actually does become an issue at the end if you're not paying close attention. You might end this mission before you want to because that laser drill, it just defaults to attacking that door.
Oh yeah,
So if you're working on getting that achievement, just pay attention to that little bar.
yeah. And you'll have to
That is
destroy.
pretty nice.
Yeah, you'll have to destroy more than one base to get the achievement.
Oh,
I did.
okay. That probably worked out in my favor then, that I couldn't like be as aggressive as you were with the Vikings, because what would happen is I would have the barracks floating there, and
Oh, they rebuild.
they'd start rebuilding stuff, and they would be completely in view. I could take a pylon that was warping in out in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Interesting.
It still was probably easier with your.
Oh yeah.
With your way.
I guarantee it's easier. No, I started playing this mission before I did the Viking missions. I'm like, how am I possibly going to get up into their base without a flying unit?
When they have Colossi.
Yeah, I wasn't as resourceful thinking as you were.
And the comp center lifts off too.
Yeah. And that's got a lot of health.
It does. I probably should have used that. Shoot.
Build a second comm center.
Well, you have one right there.
Well, yeah.
And like you can lift off that first one after there's no minerals left. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. So yeah, the way I'm playing this, there's no way I could not get the other achievement of kill 20 guys with the laser. I'm sure I'm going to end up killing like 200 guys with the laser.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that achievement.
Like, you don't even have to think about it. It's like,
Oh, so talk about the queuing up actions thing, because you made a video just talking about holding shift to attack, and I actually learned about that, or was reminded of that from the loading screen for this mission. But when you hold shift,
oh, I should have mentioned that earlier. Oh, to queue up, like if you notice, I've been doing it the whole time. Every time I see like dudes, bad Protoss, like heavy units like the Archons or whatever, I'll hold down, select the laser with one on the keyboard.
because you
Hotkeyed it at
laser
the beginning,
tool.
yeah. Then I hold down shift and then I right click, which is an attack command, on all the enemies I want to kill, and I can queue up like
Into the fight.
12 guys.
And when you hold shift, you see the little lines.
Yeah, that's
go
what that
between
line
them.
is.
Yeah, there's like 5 attacks getting queued up in a row right there.
Yeah. Usually I just kill big guys, but sometimes I just kill everyone. Why not?
Until you're ready to.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
So, one interesting thing.
Not enough minerals.
A patch for this game for multiplayer is coming out in a couple weeks. And siege tanks are getting toned down. I think they normally do 65 damage while in siege mode, and they're getting that turned down to 15. I mean, down 15 to 50. I believe those are the numbers. I'm not 100% sure, but they're removing 15 damage from siege tanks siege mode.
So it's obviously too powerful. Or people are exploiting it or something.
Something like that.
Ready to plunder.
Or it's just, a balance thing, you know?
That's good. I guess that they're keeping on the balance.
Oh, I had no question in my mind at all that Blizzard was going to be on top of balance.
Yeah.
For 10 years, for the next 10 years they're going to be.
Yeah.
But the reason I brought that up is because like one of the first upgrades I bought, or
Not enough
as soon as I finished this mission, I bought the upgrade to, what was it? Get even more damage for the siege tank while in siege mode. I think he ends up doing 100 damage per shot while in siege mode.
Yikes.
Which is mighty
There's
impressive.
another wave of air units heading your way.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do the Protoss missions next. So I'm going to do all the upgrades and research upgrades
Yeah.
before the Great Train Robbery mission.
So you can, yes, that is why I did this mission before, we'll talk about it in the next video.